next Friday. FS1 is making headlines with Friday Night SmackDown. The megastar LA Knight, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me!
The contract signing for their massive championship match at WWE Crown Jewel. All on FS1. Friday Night SmackDown. Live next Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on FS1.